What's good, YouTube? So I'm gonna tell y'all about one of my near-death experiences, and I'm gonna run a couple of them back to back, but on separate videos. But before I start that video, um, sometimes you hear things in other dimensions. Sometimes you can, in the other dimension can expose itself, not intentionally, accidentally. You could tap into that, and sometimes the noises and the things you see was just another dimension and you wasn't supposed to see it, but you caught it at that moment. But there's a reason why I'm saying that. 2 seconds ago, I come back in here ready to start this video for y'all, and I hear a thud, and there's nobody in this house. I hear a thudding. Soon as I come back here by the camera, I ain't even hit record yet. And I stopped and I said, wait a minute. What? Ain't nobody in this house. I'm the only one in here. Not only that, I heard it again. You know what I did? I grabbed what I needed to grab and I made way to the noise. And nothing was there. Now the noise I heard was kind of like somebody fell on the floor, like a boom, boom, tussling. Listen to this. Depending on where you are, whatever happened in that establishment or that area that you was in, that energy can still be trapped there. All right. I know movies make this all the time and try to get y'all to see and understand. And some people think it's just a movie. But I have experienced some of these things. And once again, to go one now, I just experienced something new again. I've experienced stuff like this before. And a lot of y'all say, ghost, y'all, I'm telling y'all, sometimes you see the other side. Okay? Not fully. Sometimes you experience the other side. They told you they was ghosts. Different dimensions expose themselves, not intentionally, and you catch that. And you hear that thud, and I heard that thud twice. Something went on in that room back there that I went in to see where that was coming from. I thought somebody then came in the house. Okay, the front door is locked. The back door, you ain't getting in the back door. I'm standing right here, so it wasn't there. It was in there. All right? So I just thought I'd throw that in y'all ear. Now let me jump into this near-death experience that I had, y'all. And to me, it was terrifying. But at the moment, I don't know what I felt. Let me explain what happened. My brother, me, and two other friends, and I forget who the third one was. We was going fishing, y'all. And I have never fished in this part of the water before, but I do know the area. People swing off ropes there and they jump in the water, You're not going to do it now because, and I'm going to actually take y'all there. I promise y'all, one of my days off from work, I'm going to take y'all to the location where I fell in this water. But it won't happen anymore because the water is gone. Y'all is gone. The flow of water is there, but the depth is gone. Dirt, coke pile from the mill, the coke that they stored, the pile of coke that they put, not drugs, the pile of coke that they use to make steel is piled up like a mountain, and you ride dirt bikes on them. They do all of that. I'm gonna show y'all that too. I might have showed y'all that in one of my mini bike videos, but that all rain and all that throughout the years, that stuff flushes down and goes into the creek and fills up, and it shallows the creek. But before that, this thing was deep. Probably 10 feet, maybe 10. But regardless, we was fishing, and I was standing on the shore. My brother, a friend of mine, rest his soul in peace, he passed away. And if my brother watched this, he already know who I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say it's government over it, but he passed away. Childhood friend coming up, we was real cool. But anyway, let me jump to the story. I'm sorry, but me, my brother, and my homie, and then some other dude, I forget who we was with, when we was fishing. And a buddy of mine, the one that passed away, opened up a can of corn. And when he opened up this can of corn, he said, we're gonna throw this in the water. It'll make the fish all, come to the area, and then we might be able to catch something. So I remember him opening up this can. Back then, I could not swim. Let me say this again. I could not swim. I was about 16 years old. I could not swim. 15 years old. I could not swim. I was standing on the shore. On the shore, there was a rope swing right there, but you had to dive out, jump out and grab it and swing and hopefully get some to get back on land to hold it and then swing out and jump into the water like everybody was doing, but we weren't doing that. I couldn't swim back then. But we used to watch everybody else do it. So I'm standing on the shore, and on the shore there was this horseshoe groove inside of the dirt. So here you have the shoreline and the water. Shoreline, water. And then right here, the little groove, horseshoe groove, a hole. But it was just a horseshoe groove dug out of the dirt. My back was facing the water. Somehow I stepped back, but I put my right foot down, and my foot went down, then I went in. I'll never forget falling into the water. There was no bottom. I remember seeing pitch black, and all I remember was my hands doing this, trying to find something to grab onto along with what they call swimming. None of that was working. I don't know how long I was down there. It seemed like a lifetime. But while I was down there, y'all, nobody jumped in to help me. Nothing against my brother, nothing against my homie that passed, nothing against the other dude. And I don't blame him for not jumping in, because this was not one of those creeks or waterways where you could jump in and it's just a lake. It's not a lake. This is a creek. This thing is flowing. It's going. When I jumped in, I never went. I was still in one area, because when I came up, I was still in one area. But I fell in. I'll never forget not being able to touch the bottom. I remember my heart racing. My eyes weren't open, but I had some kind of internal vision. I would have never opened my eyes up under that kind of water, but I will in a swimming pool. But when I fell in this water, it was all black. My eyes was closed, all black. But once again, my eyes were still closed. And after about 3 seconds, another vision came into play. I could not swim. I was struggling. I was panicking. I don't even know if I was scared, but I did what the body would try to do, survive, because you can't breathe underwater. I remember seeing underwater. My eyes were not open. There is a section in your camera that you can pick, like infrared, not the black and white. There's a couple other pictures that you can play with to make your pictures look a little fun. They have the neon. They have the one where you glow in the dark if you went to a club and you glow. They got that one where it's all white, it's gray, and it just show all your tattoos, your skin, but it don't show your face. It show your silhouette. So all them play images, I seen that. My eyes was closed, and I saw that, but I saw everything in full detail. I saw branches coming out of the side, in the inside wall of the creek, in the underwater. I saw branches. But when I seen these branches, there was something illuminating them like this, indicating me to grab one. No, that's not nothing naturally saying grab one. I already know I was swinging, but this vision I had, it opened up like a clear picture, and I'm looking. It showed me where each branch was, and I reached out. I remember grabbing something, and then I came up to the surface. And let me tell you something. When I came up to the surface, I wasn't holding nothing. Let me say that again. I wasn't holding nothing. I just ended up out of the water, up against the shore, and then they pulled me out of the water. But when I got out of the water, they was laughing. I wasn't laughing. I wasn't even mad at them at the time. Like, how old I am now, I'm laughing at it myself, because I can't see myself now putting myself in a position where I could fall in something knowing I can't swim, which I could swim like a fish now. And I learned how to swim in a swimming pool like a month later. When summer kicked in, I was able to swim. Keep in mind that water was cold. It was cold season. So it was still cold, rather. And then summer came within a few months, maybe 2 months. And then I learned how to swim in the pool, jumped off the diving board in 12 feet, and then boom. That's another near-death story I got to tell you about being in the swimming pool. But when I grabbed the shore, when I got up out of the water, my head came up out of the water, I wasn't holding nothing. Then I watched them grab me by my clothes and pull me up out of the water. I'm pulling up, and it was muddy, slippery. I was terrified. I don't want to fall back in this deep KO. Keep in mind, there was caves under there because there was mining going on. All down there was mining, hidden mines, underwater, around Big Bend. If you go around Big Bend, there was a cave under there. People used to dive down and swim and see the caves that went under where the mines was, right next to the railroad tracks, and go up under the tunnel. I got that in one of my videos. But you ain't gonna see that tunnel underwater. You'll see that tunnel where the train is, but you won't see that tunnel under the water because I'm not doing that. But I can swim like a fish now. I thought I'd share that with y'all. When I say that's near death, y'all, I was near death. But falling in that water, it felt like a lifetime, but they said it was quick. It felt like a lifetime to me. I'm gonna upload this and I'm gonna share that next one with y'all. Stay blessed. By the way, yeah, I'm tired, but I'm gonna put the link to Teespring where you could get my merch down in the description. That's right. You can get my shirts, my fitness shirts, my shorts. I got 2 versions of hats. I got ladies fitness shirts, ladies fitness joggers, coffee mugs. I got tote bags you can carry if you want to go to the grocery store. You got a bag. Yes. Teespring, you get all my designs. Love y'all, stay blessed. And I'm going to put the pictures up at the end of this video. And I'll put the link to Teespring so y'all could jump on and cop the merch. Love y'all.